Hey, it's Brent Young, and I wanted to reach out and explain why I've left EXP. We were Icon agents over at EXP, and very happy at EXP. EXP is a great company. I was at Keller Williams. I was before that. I was over at Wilkinson ERA, and so I've got some experience at some different companies. And I will tell you, I've found something new that solves one of the problems EXP has. Didn't know that it had it while I was there. In fact, on the day that I found this other company, I said I was telling somebody I'll never leave EXP, but lo and behold, it has one flaw. And when I figured out what that one flaw was, somebody introduced me to this new company and said, "Look, you're not getting 100% of your check." Um, and most people are not going to join a company that they don't get more money at. And EXP was great if you were at Keller Williams. You got a pay raise when you moved to EXP. Um, but there's a lot of companies already that don't have a 70-30 split or an 80-20 split. And so those agents that are getting 100% of their check don't see the value in moving to EXP and moving to an online brokerage to give up some of their money. And so that $16,000 that you're going to pay to EXP until you cap, only to have your anniversary date come back around, and now you get to start paying them 20% again. That $16,000 is a barrier for a lot of agents. They don't want to pay more money, and rightly so. So every Keller Williams agent sees the logic in moving to EXP because you get an extra 10%, plus there's no franchise fees. And it's great if you Icon because you get it all back in stock, right? But I was willing to give up the stock options that I earned to move to a company where every agent, not just those that cap and not just those that Icon, make more money. Call It Closed is a new company, and it's very similar to EXP. It's an online brokerage. You still get KV Core. You still have virtual support, and there's a possibility for residual income just like in EXP. It's paid a little bit different because the company's not making that 20% to split. This has a transaction fee. So it's $2.99 transaction fee. And other than that, you get 100% of your check. And we actually have a disclosure that you have your customer sign that says they pay the $2.99 transaction fee. So you truly get, as long as you charge the customer the $2.99 transaction fee, you truly get 100% of the commission that you've earned. And there's no worry about your anniversary date coming around and now you got to start to pay 20% again, which is a whole mindset shift that you're going to have to go through. So anyhow, if you'd like to hear more, get back in touch with me, 704-559-9899. Send me an email. We have lunch and learn meetings where you can hear about this. We've got one coming up on Tuesday. More than happy to invite you to that. Otherwise, I'd be more than happy to sit down and have coffee with you. I could send you to a website that you can just discover more on your own, or you could just say, hey, send me an invite to the next lunch and learn. Be happy to have you come on out. But another great advantage about being at Call It Closed is, I don't know if you've tried to recruit anybody at EXP, but a whole lot of people have been asked, and they all have their answers. In fact, some of you that I'm sending this video to told me no because you thought you'd heard about EXP. Now you're over there at EXP because the timing was right, and that's understandable. But people haven't heard about Call It Closed. They haven't been asked by 30 people whether or not they want to join Call It Closed. And so the people are still willing to hear about a new company in the marketplace and give it a fair evaluation. And when they see that, look, you get 100% of your check, and there's a $2.99 transaction fee for the company that we pass on to the clients, everybody's getting a pay raise. So, and then when you throw in the residual component, where people that you recruit, you can make a little bit of money off of them as well and support them in their transition over to the business. So really it is a revolution in real estate. EXP kind of forged the way and came up with the online brokerage and made it popular. Well, guess what? Call It Closed is offering a revolution in that now you get 100% of your check in an online brokerage plus residual income that you can build up. And I think it's a great company, and I think you ought to take a check and check it out. Thanks.